It's Saturday, March 15th, 2025. I painted that board, and I know it's a little bit difficult to see because the electrical's in the way, but if you just kind of look at it like this, what we have here is the water pump hooked into the radiator. It's a fuel pump, actually. And the hoses on this cooling plate that goes with the inverter. Put some standoffs there and just bolted it down underneath. A little bit crude, but not the worst. So again, these are going to be hooked up, I guess, somehow like this, battery in. Like I was saying, I'd rather have the three-phase shorting on the radiator if it gets pushed in, because it's AC rather than DC, right up against the radiator. And then also the wires can run that way. I mean, I don't know. It was the decision I made. But let's see. I mean, it's not too bad the way the hoses are routed. I think I needed like 1/4-inch tube. It'd be probably cool to see it be like clear too, because then you could see like the coolant running through it. But it's what I have for now. Went and got some clamps, and this here, I have a plastic piece inside of this tube so that I can clamp down on the outside of that tube. That's just the way I'm doing it. But yeah, I mean, that is nothing. I don't know what that is. I guess it's just like another drill port. But there's some room here, you know? Yeah. So basically, the cooling system, maybe I'll bring the coolant over. I was thinking of using like RV coolant, which is for like the bathrooms and stuff, for the water system, just because it's what I have. I have no use for it. It won't freeze, and it's water-based, so it will dissipate heat. But yeah, I got to hook up the high voltage wires and the control wires. I did a little bit of looking into the accelerator pedal. Looks like, we just have 3 wires coming off, so that's cute. But I would need to know, because these are really long, we don't want to have more length than we need, and there's only one that has an end on it. Yeah, it needs to be loomed. I kept these just because, I heat shrink them, just because I don't feel like redoing them. But yeah, that will go in tomorrow and run the rest of the control. And like I said, this is the high voltage relay, kind of the on-off switch. Charger's hooked up. The balancer, it's still got its status lights, and all the batteries are still at 3.77, and I tried to run a balance again, and it wouldn't do it because they're all perfectly where they need to be. So that's really great. Yeah, it's kind of getting there. I mean, I think putting the accelerator pedal in, and now that I have the cooling system basically done, hopefully it doesn't leak. Be interesting to see how that water pump sounds with some coolant going through it. And then just the way we kind of route this, if it's, how we're gonna go up and over this way, maybe straight through to here, kind of suspended. I don't know. These are the design questions. But I really, really feel that, elegance is important because it helps someone looking at it to just say, wow, that's beautiful, or it's simple, or it's easy to work on, So like these two, that's nice. It looks good. The importance of that, putting the clamp right in the middle, These I had to put there just for the best way to route the hose. This one kind of coming in tight, and that one a little wider. I guess that's the right way to do it. I don't know. Anyway, we're almost there. Another day. Yeah, took my aunt out to lunch today, which is important. She gets lonely in her assisted living facility, and got to go out this week in the middle of the week, which was kind of fun. Staying home tonight. So we'll see what we get done tomorrow. Just woke up really early today, like 3 in the morning, so I'm a little tired today, but yeah, at this point, basically anything that I need, I'm just buying locally. I just don't have time to order on Amazon right now, so yeah, I hope that we maybe see some action tomorrow. I don't know. I always say that, key on, but just gotta be here, and eventually I get stuff done. So, but you gotta catch yourself where it's like you could easily say, screw it, just, do something hokey. It's not durable, and you have to really kind of like stop. No, let's get the right thing. So I actually had to go to the hardware store, get those long I was looking at like carriage bolts, but I went with the screws just because they kind of have like a tapered top, which is better than a kind of square top from a carriage bolt. So yeah, I made a special trip to get some hardware, $7, but I mean, it's okay. And I kind of like the fact that the inverter is like up off the wood, so it'll just help with like cooling, heat dissipation. So, stuff like that. And then like going to AutoZone to just buy a box of clamps, small clamps, just so it's not, a Hail Mary, crossing your fingers, guaranteed to fail. So, thanks for watching. This is Gio Zanecchia with Gio Rides on YouTube and ConvertTheClassics.com.